dat almost full screen. Hello everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Ocarina of Time. If you're wondering why it says 2 next to the file name, that is because that is the number of deaths I've had on this file. Now you guys probably haven't seen one of the deaths, but it was there. I forget what I'm supposed to do in this temple already. Holy crap. But yeah, I died once, it was off screen. It was while I was getting back to where I was supposed to be after failed recording like the entire forest temple and like the other stuff. And why is Darunia in this temple? Who's there? Is that you, Kev Dog? Oh, it really is Kev Dog. You've grown so big since I last saw you. Oh yeah, I have, Darunia. You really want to have a man-to-man with me, don't you? Oh, you really do. Ganondorf is causing trouble in Death Mountain again. He's revived the evil ancient dragon Volvagia. On top of that, he's going to feed my people to that evil dragon as a warning to the other races that might resist him. If that fire-breathing dragon escapes from the mountain, all of Hyrule will become a burning wasteland. I will go on ahead and try and seal up the evil dragon, but I will fail completely, and you will have to come and rescue me anyways, so it doesn't even matter. So I don't even know why I'm here, in all honesty, but, you know, I'm just going to call you my sworn brother to show you that, hey, we have a connection, see? We have a connection, so you shouldn't think that I'm completely useless, you know? And that's the last you see of Darunia. He just sort of disappears in that room. It's not for eternity, but it's for a while. Like, you see him after you're done the temple, and that's about the extent of it. But, the main mechanic behind this dungeon, this temple, this is actually probably the shortest temple of the 5 that you have to do in this section of the game. But the main mechanic is this right here, is you'll have, like, a cage with a Goron in it, and each cage will contain a key as well. And that's how you go further in the temple, is you go and get the keys and such. Okay, good, I am recording. I thought I forgot for a second. But yeah, you don't actually have to talk to the Gorons. They'll give you little tips on how to beat the temple, but in all honesty, it's really not worth the time that it takes to talk to them, because the only useful thing they tell you is that you can use bombs to destroy certain doors or sections of walls that sound funny and stuff like that. That's basically about it. Other than that, it's generally pretty useless to go and talk to them, because they'll talk really slowly, and then you'll have this awkward cutscene where they leave, and then you never see them again, and it's just like, well, why would you even bother? Why wouldn't you just grab the key and leave, like I'm doing? And yeah, this is definitely the shortest of the temples. If you don't talk to the Gorons, if you do, it probably adds like close to 10 minutes to the temple. Like it's a reasonable amount of time that you actually spend talking to them. The cool thing about the fire tunic too is that you could basically walk on the lava for like, well, it's not indefinite, but if you have like 19 hearts, well, I guess you could have up to 18 hearts at this point, I think. Maybe 17. I'm not too sure if you can get all the heart pieces by this point, but you could probably have at least 17 hearts by this point in the game, and in which case, like, you could basically walk on the lava for basically what it's forever, because, I mean, you probably saw how long I spent on it. That should probably be a pretty good indication as to, like, how long you can spend on it. Also something noteworthy is you're not supposed to have the mirror shield, or the long shot, or the iron boots, or the fire arrows, or the lens of truth by this point. You're just supposed to have basically like the items that you would have up to beating the forest temple. And I kind of broke the game in that sense, because you're supposed to do this one second. I'm doing it fourth. So yeah, you could probably see how that's a little bit breaking the game. Not like completely breaking it, but still it's enough that it drastically changes how you do this temple. But whatever. Stop talking about the games, talk about something random, because everybody loves the random talks and stuff like that. Interestingly enough, this was actually the first glimpse of this game that I ever had as a kid, or any Zelda game for that matter, because I did not have a Zelda childhood, as most people probably know who have watched my channel before. I had like a Mario and Donkey Kong childhood, but those were basically the only Nintendo games that I played as a kid. Well, I mean, there were other ones, but they were mostly like third-party ones, like a bunch of random ones. Like, I don't know, for the N64 we had so many random little games. Like we had Robotron 64, and what else did we have? We had Mickey's Speedway USA and Toy Story 2 the game. Those were all actually probably really terrible if I were to play them now. Funny thing is, Robotron and Mickey's Speedway USA I actually bought online like a week ago, because they're like super cheap. You can get it for like $10 a piece. But yeah, I found them online and I was like, done, I'm buying these, and I was so psyched for them. And then like they still haven't come yet. I also got the original Star Fox online for free for buying so much stuff from this one site. I'm not gonna say which site it is because oh yeah, I wasn't supposed to hit that yet. Whoops, because I know you wanna hit that. I know you wanna hit that, hit that. I should probably not sing that song. Dude, I don't know why I always say like I should probably not blah blah blah. Like there's nothing wrong with going and like singing a random song or like talking about some random thing that I feel like talking about or whatever. Like there's nothing wrong with that. I just do it. And then I sort of think like, oh, nobody wants to hear that garbage. It's annoying or something like that. I don't actually know. But what you want to do here is you want to grab a bomb and lay it down. But don't press R or else it'll lay at your feet and then you'll get bombed. And that'll suck. Or don't miss completely like I just did. Where is that switch? Is it? I think it's further over here. Let's try that, shall we? See if that'll work. Yes, that worked. Thank God. I was gonna say, like, this temple might take more than one video if it didn't work. I'm kind of thinking that this temple's only gonna take one video just because of how short it is if you don't talk to the Gorons. I mean, we're like 7 minutes into the video and I'm a good way into it. There's honestly not that much here, and I wouldn't say I know my way around here super well, but I know my way around here well enough to like figure out what to do. Like I don't know exactly where I'm supposed to go like right off the top of my head. There's some stuff in here that like it's just sort of like, whoa, what the hell do I do here, man? I'm so confused. And there's an entire section of this temple that we're actually completely skipping because all you get up there is like 2 gold skulltulas and a bunch of rupees. But other than that, that's about it that's up in that section. Because the way this temple is laid out, it's kind of odd in that, well, first of all, these oatmeal balls are really annoying. Let me just say that. But this temple is kind of odd because it's got like, it's really tall as opposed to all the other ones that are like 2 or 3 floors. I think there might be another key down here somewhere. I'm not too sure. What is in here? I have no idea. Oh yeah, another key. Cool. Yeah, if you see a hallway like this, it always leads to a key. Just probably worth noting. And this is definitely like a stand-up video, sort of video, because I'm standing up while I'm doing this. But yeah, as I was saying before, this was the first glimpse of Ocarina of Time, or any Zelda game for that matter, that I ever got. And I have a friend, I call him Five all the time. If he knows, like, if he's watching this, he'll instantly know who I am because I call him Five, and I'm the only one who calls him Five. Because I think he hates the name, first of all. And, yeah. But anyways, he used to live in this house that we'd always call the monkey house. And that was because it looked like a monkey. Like, he lived right down the street from our elementary school. And literally, his house, the only way I can describe it is that it looks like a monkey. Like, legit. I don't know any way of describing it other than that. And like, he always used to hate it when we call it the monkey house because, I don't know, he hated the name or something like that. He generally sort of hated everything that we used to call him or call something that was his or something like that. And at this monkey house, his mom was married to a guy named Mearl. So you can probably tell how that went because his name was Mearl. I don't know. He's the only guy I've ever met named Mearl, and so I always get this impression of like a weird, awkward 70s dude that like has a really awkward afro. And that's what I always think of when I think of Mearl, just because of this dude. Oh, did I kill that thing? I want to kill it before I go over there because this is like a reasonably hard jump to make if you like get hit by that guy. Or I could just do that. Yeah, Navi, I get it. There's a bombable spot right there. Jesus Christ, you'd think I'd be able to figure that out. Navi, shut up. Jesus Christ. Stupid Navi. Wow, that did a lot more damage than I thought it would. Holy crap. So yeah, as you can probably tell, there's a lot of keys in here. But yeah, my friend lived with this dude named Mearl and his mom, and they were married. And he had this stepbrother. His name was Zach. And I always remember that he was still like he was like, I don't know how old. He was like 18 and I was like 10 or something like that. And all the time, like every time I saw him, he would be like jerking it. Like I wouldn't see him jerking it because honestly, like I'm a 10-year-old kid. He wouldn't jerk it in front of a 10-year-old kid. Or at least I'd hope not, but as far as I could tell, he was not jerking it in front of a 10-year-old kid, which is good. But he always used to watch a lot of porn, and like he'd have like pin-ups of naked women in his room, which he's the only person that I've ever seen that has had naked pin-ups in his bedroom. Like the only person. Everybody else I know is like more discreet than that. This dude's just like, oh, there's porn all over my room. No big deal. Oh, my stepmom's walking in. Oh, whatever. Doesn't matter. And yeah, I went over to his house one time, and this was the first time I think we ever hung out. That was way too close to falling off the edge. Holy crap. But yeah, it was basically the first time that we ever hung out, and he booted up Ocarina of Time. He's like, I'm gonna play through this, and he was at the fire temple, and he was just sort of like dicking around because he didn't know where to go next. And yeah, that was basically the first glimpse I got of this place. I always remember him. Okay, he was like my best friend throughout elementary school and junior high. Like elementary school as in like my second elementary school, because I went to 2 elementary schools and 2 junior highs. My sister went to 3 elementary schools, which kind of sucks, but only kind of sucks for her. But yeah, I remember that I always knew him as the guy with the really fat pets, because he had this dog, and I can't remember what the dog's name was, but it was so fat. Like it was like it was a lab, and I don't remember if it was like colored or anything like that, but I just remember there was a lab. Holy crap, I am going to die in here, aren't I? Just as soon as I said that this temple was easy. I never actually said that this temple was easy. I just said that it was like short. I need health. I'm going to die. Holy shit. There was nothing I could have done there. That was totally my own fault though. Oh well. But yeah, he used to have some really fat pets, and he had this really, like he had this lab. Oh my god, it must have been 200 pounds. Like its stomach dragged on the floor, and it was borderline cruelty to animals how fat this thing was. Like it was so ridiculously fat. Like you have no idea. But yeah, he also had this cat named Lou, and I remember that cat more predominantly because like the fat cat he had at Mearl's place, the fat dog he had at Mearl's place, and then his mom and Mearl split up after like a year because they kind of hated each other, something along those lines. I really hope this was not the door that I just came in. That's a compass. I don't really need the compass. I think you have to walk into the building at some point, and that oatmeal ball was like, get the hell out of my face, dude. Ugh. I don't like this area. I don't like this section of this temple because it's like firewalls everywhere. You can always tell which are the fake doors and which are the real ones. Like, that one's obviously fake. This one over here is real because there's like an indent on the wall. But yeah, he had this really fat cat named Lou, and this fat cat would always try and like eat everything. Like it would like climb up onto the kitchen table and like start eating your food if you like went to the bathroom while you were eating, and like it's the only cat I've ever seen that's just like that desperate for food. It's just absolutely ridiculous how fat this cat was. And it wasn't that it was that fat. I mean, I've seen fatter cats. Mine is just about as fat, but this one's stomach dragged on the ground, A, and B, it just had the fat cat mentality where it was like, oh, I'm a fat cat, I'm gonna steal your food. I literally just love to sit around and eat, and that's all I do. Yeah, but that is generally the fat cat mentality if I ever talk about it. And yeah, that was just the cat that he had. And he eventually got another cat, and like he adopted this. They adopted this cat, and it was like the skinniest little thing. They got it off the street or something like that. But oh, this boss sucks. Let's see. I don't remember how to do this. I think you're supposed to just hook shot. I'm not, dude. Don't walk right into it. That's not how you do it. Yeah. Yeah, that's right. You just attack it repeatedly. Attack repeatedly, and that is how you do everything. Yeah, I think you have to hit it 3 times, and then it goes back. It's just like an annoying mini boss. That's basically about it. But yeah, he got another cat, and like it was super skinny when he got it. And by the time that like I don't know 6 months had passed or something like that, the cat was ridiculously fat, just like Lou. So I don't know what the hell they're doing to their animals, but they're obviously feeding them too much or something like that. I'm not entirely sure, but that's probably a conclusion that you could draw from all this, is that my friend feeds his cats and dogs way too much. Oh, stupid dude, stop blowing me up. That probably sounded really awkward, but whatever. But yeah, I don't know why I'm talking about fat cats. It's just sort of what's coming to mind right now. How long is this video? 17 minutes, and I just beat the mini boss. Holy crap, that is really short, and I was not supposed to do that. I don't know, whenever I see a switch anywhere, I just sort of hit it and see what happens if I don't automatically know what it does. I probably know this dungeon less than I know the water temple. I was just gonna say I know this less than I know the fire temple, but I was gonna say this is the fire temple. Don't be crazy, Kevin. Don't be retarded. But I will say this, is that the boss in this temple is minutely more difficult than the boss of the water temple, in that there's not really a way that you can just sit around and completely break the game and stand in the corner where the boss can never hit you. There's nothing like that in this boss fight, but the boss fight's still super easy in this one. On my practice file, I did it without taking a hit. I hopefully be able to do it without taking a hit on crap. Well, I completely screwed that up. Good job, Kevin. You're the greatest. Now you're going to get hit by a giant oatmeal ball, probably repeatedly, because you can't get out of this thing. Climb, Link, climb. Thank you. But yeah, this is probably the hardest thing to do in the temple. You might be able to long shot over there. I'm not too sure. I've never tried it. All I know is that you want to probably stick to the outside of this path, because if you stick to the inside, you fall down a long ways. It's a long way to the top if you want to rock and roll. Dude, bat, get out of here. Holy crap. Get the chest. Oh my god, thank god. So yeah, this is Megaton Hammer. Way to totally spoil what it is like 4 seconds before you get the hammer. This is arguably the least useful item in the entire game, because you basically use it in this area and you use it in the final area for a section that's like dedicated to the fire temple, and that I don't even know if it's dedicated to the fire temple, but there's another area that you use this in, and that is basically about it. It's like not the most useful thing. And literally, we could just walk back to the entrance right now and just go and grab the boss key and then get out of here. Like, I could just cut and be like, okay, I'll meet you at the entrance of the temple, because we're basically done. And I can't believe I got that guy in the backswing. What's annoying about this? Oh, crap, I forgot to hit this first. What's annoying about this is that it's similar to Jabu Jabu's belly, where you have to grab the crate and use it to push down a switch. This also took me forever to figure out the first time I played this game, because it's like, well, who thinks, like, I would never think, as I said in Jabu Jabu's belly, I would never think that the weight of a box like that would actually, like, be able to work for the purposes in which you need it. I don't think I actually need to go in there at all. I'm pretty sure I don't, actually. Actually, you know what? I do. Because there's a key in there, and you need a key right at the start. Yeah, the switch looks rusted. Thanks, Tips. Jesus. Although I will say this, Navi is not the most annoying helper thing in any Zelda game. No. Crap. There we go. Fee is way more annoying than Navi is, because Fee comes so much more often, and it's just like, every time you look at Fee, it's just like, really? Are you talking again? And Fee has like the auto-tune voice, which is also annoying, and like, if you don't know what Fee is, it's the helper character from Skyward Sword. Why am I talking so close to the mic? Holy crap. See, this is the issue that I have when I do videos where I'm standing up, is that, like, A, I don't have a glass of water within reach, and B, yeah, stuff and things. I totally just lost my train of thought there. Oh yeah, I like drift back and forth when I stand up. Like I'll slowly like walk back and forth, and it'll just be sort of awkward. Or like I'll walk to the side like I just did, so you can probably not hear me very well there. And as a result, like I'm further and closer to the mic at random intervals of time, and therefore the volume is extremely inconsistent throughout the length of the video. Oh my god! How did I not take any damage? Why did I walk through? Oh yeah, this is the right direction. Never mind. So yeah, this is basically the shortcut back to the start of the temple. What do we have for time? 22 minutes, and we're gonna be at the boss in like 2 minutes. See, that is how short this temple is. I screwed up a couple of things. Like, if I didn't screw up, I probably could have gotten to the boss door within 20 minutes. Like, it's really short. This temple is like ridiculous, but oh yeah, maybe not, because I forgot you have to fight the mini boss again, which is kind of annoying. I swear to God, with the big Goron sword, like the spin attack does less damage. I'm not sure if that's entirely true, but it could very well be. Wow, dude, calm your tits. Like, just stop walking into the corner, and then you'll be fine. Die! I hate the bats in this game, especially the fire keys. Like, those ones are the worst. Mostly because they let you... Actually, no, the ice keys are the worst. And I think they're only in the final area and the ice cavern, which makes them, like, not that bad, but still, they're really annoying. Now, I think you can hit this guy with the Megaton Hammer, and it'll do a lot of damage, but I'm not really willing to try. I don't know why I'm not willing to try, but I'm just not. And you can probably tell how easy this temple is, because I only, like, got knocked down once. It's totally my own fault, and I'm using the big Goron sword the whole time, so basically I don't have a shield. So yeah, there's really nothing in this temple, like Stalfos or Iron Knuckles, that's gonna hurt you at all. I don't even know what this guy does if you leave him long enough. I think he'll just sort of sit there and spin. Dude, I'm used to having my hook shot on left. Why do I have it on right? Dude, come back here. Come back here, you fuck. There we go. Attack! Attack! Link! What are you doing? Stop missing completely and failing. Dude! Oh, well, that was a fail. I think I only have to hit this guy one more time, though. So, that would be nice if I got to kill him. There we go. Oh, get out of here. Jesus Christ. You know, it scares the crap out of me whenever he blows up. Just like Hunter. Whenever he blows up, it scares me, man. It frightens me and other things and stuff. And that was the room I just came in. Please tell me I don't have to fight this guy again, because that would really suck. Nope. Looks like I do not. So yeah, Rusted Switch. Use Megaton Hammer. And then there's your boss key, so we can basically just walk right to the boss right now. This is not the most interesting temple. For some reason, a lot of people that I know seem to say it's their favorite temple. Honestly, I think it's a little uninspired. I think they just sort of made a fire area for the sake of making a fire area. Just like they made a desert area for the sake of making a desert area. Mind you, I'm not really one to talk, because consistently through most games, a desert area will be my least favorite area. With basically this game being the exception to that rule. Because the desert area is probably my favorite area in this one. I don't know, it feels so much more epic than all the other ones. Like, it feels like your quest is nearly complete, even though I did it third. You're supposed to do it fifth. But yeah, it sort of gives the feeling that your quest is nearly complete. And yeah, I don't know, it feels kind of cool. That's all. But yeah, this is the boss. kind of build up more than is necessary for this boss. It's really anticlimactic because they sort of make this thing out to be like the ender of worlds, or like they basically make it out to be like the Ocarina of Time equivalent of Vishnu. Okay, sorry about that awkward cut there. Awkwardly enough, I actually died to this boss, and that's because he shot fire out of his mouth at me, and it did 4 hearts of damage, and I did not like expect him to shoot fire out of his mouth because I forgot that he did that. But hopefully now I won't fail completely. There's always a bad attempt. I won't always show when I die, but I will always admit when I die. Like, I will always say like, hey, I died, I suck at this game. Honestly, it wasn't even worth showing because I got him to his last hit, and then he just like, he killed me, so it was kind of annoying. But no matter what, I'm showing this attempt, and if I die again, it'll probably just cut back to where I was in the boss fight because, well, that other attempt I wasn't really talking anyways, so it's fine. But yeah, this guy, he's really easy. That he does like 2 attacks, and that's one of them where he'll just follow you around and breathe fire, and another one where he'll drop meteors from the sky, and the meteors will basically be in the same place as his face at the time. And there he'll try and fake you out by like, dude, hit the Volvagia thing, hit him. Thank God, he almost like jumped back up again. But the other one that he'll do, he's gonna do it right now, is that he's going to start dropping meteors from the sky, and he'll drop them where his face currently is. So these do 2 hearts of damage, so you want to make sure that you're not standing underneath him when he starts doing this, because there have been times in the past where I've taken a lot of damage, because when he starts dropping these meteors, I'm like immediately underneath where he is. By the way, when he does that little like cry thing, he's also going back into the hole. Go into the hole! Oh, he loves the hole. Everybody loves the hole. Everybody loves the pocket. I don't know if... Yeah, this was the point where he started breathing fire and killed me. That's right. Oh, yeah. Sorry, you just gotta be quick. For some reason, I was thinking like, oh yeah, he's just like BS killed me or whatever. Yeah, he's gonna start doing the fire-breathing attack again. I don't know if it does 4 hearts of damage when he does it here, but I know when he jumps out of the hole and starts breathing fire, then it does 4 hearts of damage then. Which, you're wearing like the fire tunic. I don't even want to know how much this does if you're wearing the water tunic, because that would just be ridiculous. But I should probably get my Megaton Hammer out so that I can attack him a little bit quicker. Where is he? He's right there. Go! Get him! There we go. I think it's 3 jump attacks kills him. Yeah, 3 jump attacks and he's dead. Yeah, I can't believe I died to that boss because he's so easy, but the fact of the matter is he does one-shot you, so the tiniest little mistake and he will kill you. Unless he's like doing one of his other attacks that does 2 hearts of damage. Like, he's a really easy boss, so they made him do a lot of damage. That's basically like the way they compensated for it. But oh god, I'm standing right next to where the heart piece is gonna appear. Shit! Get out of there! This is like targeting his head. I wonder what Navi would say if you actually checked out what he was like doing when his head dissolved or whatever. But whatever. And now we could see that although the volcano was erupting and my controller's vibrating like crazy, there's a giant explosion. And this is really the only temple that you go and beat, and it actually has like an effect on the overworld. So now you can see like it's daytime out in Kakariko Village, and it's wonderful. It's the chamber of the sages, the sages. I don't know why I say it like that, but whatever. Darunia rises from the ground with his giant man boobs, and he's just sort of... he looks really high right now. Oh my god. Like, I don't even know what to say to that. He just looks like... Dude, I just did something. It was really cool, man. It's really funny, brother. You know, brother. I think that's why he calls you brother, is because he's really high all the time. And Link looks really pale in that shot. Hey brother, take this. This is a medallion that contains the power of fire spirits and my friendship. Dude, let's go get like 9 pizzas right now. I'm totally just shitting on this cutscene. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Graham. I'm sorry. I'll take your giant red cookie and I'll leave. I apologize. And you receive the Fire Medallion. Darunia awakens as a sage and adds his power to yours. So that's 5 out of 6. Don't forget, now you and I are true brothers. I thought we were true brothers before when I was a kid and you gave me the Goron's ruby. Like, I thought that was a thing. Maybe not. Maybe our friendship means nothing to you, Darunia. But with that, I'm gonna call that a video. Actually, no. You know what? I'm not, because that was a short temple, and there's one thing that I want to do before I forget, because I forgot on my practice file, and this is important. You should do this. Although this is a 3-heart run, this is not a low magic run. So I am going over here, and I'm finally getting this magic upgrade that I've been wanting to get for so long. And this was the reason that I was like, should I do the fire temple before the spirit temple? And that was the only reason that I wanted to do the fire temple before the spirit temple, was so that I could go and do this. Realistically, I probably could have fit the entire fire temple and like getting to the fire temple in one video, but I mean, this is probably the last fairy we're going to be seeing. I don't think I'm going to be going and getting double defense. I did it without it before, so I don't think I'm going to need it. I'm going to enhance your magic power. Receive it now.
Oh, honey. Oh, sweetie. Oh, this is a wonderful thing that I'm doing for you. I'm going to make you more magical, honey. Oh, baby. Oh, yeah. Now just sit there like you're awkwardly treading water in the air. Oh, yeah. Nice upskirt shot. Your magic power has been enhanced. Now you have twice as much magic power, sweetie. When battle has made you weary, please come back to see me.
And with that, I'm going to end the video. So thank you guys very much for watching. And next time, we are going to do the Shadow Temple. So I will see you guys then. Goodbye. And thank you for watching.